Hi, friends. My name is Lorna, and this is our meditation together with Ananda Portland. Welcome. It's a beautiful summer day, and it's a great time to meditate. Let's check our book and see what our secret of meditation is today. The secret of meditation is one-pointed concentration, absorption in the peace within. The mind immediately rebels and say, I can't do that. One pointed concentration. The mind will always wander. It takes a lot of practice to keep the mind focused on one thing. It really helps to be in love with that thing that you're trying to concentrate on, something that you really feel an emotional heart connection with. If you're in love with somebody, it's very easy to have them on your mind all the time. You think about them all the time. That seems very natural and easy. In fact, it's hard to not have them on your mind. So when you go into meditation, of course, to be in love with God, to be having, to have strong devotion that you're expressing, that you're feeling, is a wonderful way to help keep your mind focused on that. But there's also, that's why a lot of the techniques of meditation are helpful, to keep us focused on one thing, on expanding our awareness and on going more and more inward. So whatever technique you're using, I encourage you to do that. It's always good to have time after you practice your technique to have some space for expansion and just sitting in the peace or the joy or whatever your experience is without any technique. So that's important. But to have to concentrate really means to keep bringing your mind back to the same thing, because the mind is going to go on other things, and to bring your mind back to the same thing. So even when you're solving a problem or putting together a puzzle or working on a solution to a math problem or something, your mind may wander, but you bring it back and say, oh no, I've got to, this is what I'm trying to do. I have to work on this. So the same thing is true of meditation. And I would encourage you to choose something to bring your mind back to, rather than just, oh, I'm going to meditate, and it be kind of vague and you don't really know what to do with your mind. That's why the techniques are so important. But I'm not going to teach a technique here. So bring your mind back to an aspect of God, something kind of like when we do yoga postures, often we tell people to pick a spot on the wall to put your eyes on so that you can be steady. It helps you to keep your balance, to keep focused on one point. So when you're meditating, bring your mind back to that one point in your mind. It could be your guru or a saint that you're thinking of, or any of these tips that we've been talking about. Bring your mind back to that, to the sense of peace, to joy, to opening your heart, to giving your love and your devotion, to a sense of expansion and being bigger than you are, to the spiritual eye focusing here on the light. All of these different things are to help us to bring our mind back to one point. So there's many different ways that you can do that. But it is a very important secret to meditation, to focus one-pointedly and let that be the doorway to that inner peace and that experience of spirit. Many blessings on your practice. Let's do a little breathing together and get more calm and centered. So, double inhale in with tension. Relax the body. Keep your spine upright. Shoulders back and relaxed. Eyes lifted slightly upward to the spiritual eye. Let the breath come naturally deep into the belly, diaphragmatic breathing, the relaxed abdomen. Even count breathing, where you breathe in, hold, and exhale all to the same count. That helps to get us much more centered in the spine and balance out the respirations. With each breath, try to direct the energy more and more inward. And upward to the spiritual eye. And then from that place of being more centered, calm, relaxed, let's say a prayer. Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, dearest friend, beloved God, great masters, Jesus Christ, Babaji Krishna, Lahiri Mahashaya, Swami Sri Yukteswar, Paramahansa Yogananda, saints of all religions, we bow to you all. Beloved Mother, bless our efforts to open our hearts and minds, to relax and be in thy presence. Help us to understand that you are with us always, that every breath comes from thee. Every moment is a new opportunity. Every day is a gift, so that we might open our hearts, live in thy joy. Om peace. Let's end our meditation today with the Warriors of Light affirmation. First out loud strongly, then taking it in ever quieter tones deeply within. God's light is within me and around me. With a sword of faith in my hand, the love of God in my heart, I am a warrior of light. I join with my brothers and sisters everywhere to overcome fear with faith, hatred with love, and disease with health. We all are warriors of light. We fill the world with God's light. God's light is within me and around me. With the sword of faith in my hand and the love of God in my heart, I am a warrior of light. I join with my brothers and sisters everywhere to overcome fear with faith, hatred with love, and disease with health. We all are warriors of light. We fill the world with God's light. God's light is within me and around me. The sword of faith in my hand and the love of God in my heart. I am a warrior of light. I join with my brothers and sisters everywhere to overcome fear with faith, hatred with love, and disease with health. We all are warriors of light. We fill the world with God's light. And now silently, God's light is within me and around me. With the sword of faith in my hand and the love of God in my heart, I am a warrior of light. I join with my brothers and sisters everywhere to overcome fear with faith, hatred with love, and disease with health. We all are warriors of light. We fill the world with God's light. God's light is within me and around me. With the sword of faith in my hand and the love of God in my heart, I am a warrior of light. I join with my brothers and sisters everywhere to overcome fear with faith, hatred with love, and disease with health. We all are warriors of light. We fill the world with God's light. Om. Peace. Amen. Thank you, friends, for joining me. It's a privilege and a pleasure to share meditation, to share that inner peace, to be channels of light into this world. It's very, very important. Don't underestimate what a difference you can make individually and we can make together if we keep tuning into the light, acting as channels for that light, sharing that light with the world. It's God's light, and we can be children of light every day. Thank you. Blessings on the rest of your day.